A crackdown on street vendors has some crying foul. At least 5 stands were shut down in Fullerton last night, and vendors say they're just trying to follow the rules and trying to feed their families. But city leaders tell a different story. KCAL News reporter Nicole Comstock live in Fullerton tonight with reaction from both sides. Nicole?
That's right. And you know, the county tells us if these vendors don't have approved equipment and permits, then they have to come out here and break down their setups to keep the public safe. But one of those vendors who had everything impounded last night tells us that it's almost impossible to meet all of their requirements without buying a food truck. Orange County environmental health workers dismantle a taco stand in Fullerton, throwing away food and confiscating kitchen equipment. It was part of a code enforcement operation that the county says the city requested its help with.
And they just said that I have to go through the right channels and I have to get the right permits. But I did try that. I spent, 2 years.
Peter Quesada is the owner of Baja Street Tacos, one of the small businesses that was removed from the sidewalk on Placentia Avenue. He says even though a new state law went into effect this year that was supposed to streamline the permitting process for street vendors, some cities still make vendors meet so many unrealistic requirements. They feel the only way to feed their families is to operate without permits.
It's a revolving door where they have us. They have a list of requirements, and those requirements can only be met like through a food truck,
which most vendors can't afford to buy. We reached out to the city of Fullerton for a comment. The mayor called us back and said street vendors only need to obtain 2 permits, one from the city and one from the county health department, and that environmental health has a dedicated website with information and videos to help vendors get started. He added that the city of Fullerton has been receiving complaints from residents about street vendors taking over sidewalks and encroaching on public right-of-way, making it hard for people with strollers and wheelchairs to pass. Quesada says he understands that concern, but he's heard that the people complaining just don't want to see vendors in their neighborhood.
Just did not like street vendors, and I was told by a very good source, of course, from the department.
And those street vendors had their equipment impounded for a month. Some say they don't know what they're going to do in the meantime, and others worry it may be difficult to get all their stuff back. Reporting live in Fullerton, I'm Nicole Comstock, KCAL News.